if you're a crazy prepper, what do you like to do for date night? Go to Azure Standard. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, can I get a large caramel macchiato hot with extra caramel drizzle stirred, please?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you
Hi.
doing?
This is taking so long and we're gonna be late to our Azure Standard pickup, but it's worth it. If you're local, go to Grace.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we have coffee in hand, hot, delicious coffee in hand. I got a pistachio latte. I won't say what Josh got because you'll make fun of him.
I got a caramel macchiato with extra caramel drizzle stirred.
We love our local coffee house. They're great people and we love supporting them. Homebrewed coffee is my favorite, but when you're hitting the road for a hour-long road trip, today just required coffee. We've had a busy day, a very productive day, I would say. Josh and William were harvesting some sheep this morning and doing those sorts of things. And Josh decided, he's like, hey, I'll come with you for your Azure Standard pickup, which I am thrilled about because I don't know who else is in the same boat as me, but I love when I have a chauffeur. I don't like having to drive anywhere. I'll do it if I have to, but Josh usually likes to drive, so I don't have to. I just get to be along for the ride and sip my coffee and hang out. It came time that our freezers were empty as far as no more beef left, no more lamb.
And our chicken's gone now.
Our whole chickens are gone. Now that's our own fault, kind of. I could have kept some, but I like to, just in case you don't know this, I like to can our homegrown chicken, and it's so convenient and it's so lovely. I would rather, I know this is going to be unpopular opinion, but I would rather have my canned chicken in the root cellar for the whole winter and have it stored that way than taking up freezer space and having whole chickens. We like whole chickens, but we do that on the grill during the summer months, and that's like our favorite way to eat it. Almost like rotisserie, but just, yummy and delicious off the grill. So in the winter, I usually use it for soups and stews and casseroles and that sort of thing. So right now we are currently out of chicken until next late spring, maybe early summer.
Yeah.
It's a long time. I do have other friends who raise chickens, so if I really got in a pinch, I could do that. So we're out of chicken, we're out of beef 100%, and we are just now stocking. We have a lot of lamb in the freezer.
A lot of lamb, and we have a steer that we're putting down in a couple days.
Yes.
We got a deer that we're going to be stocking up on.
This was so fun. So, any hunters out there, give me a comment. If you or your husband or your kids, your son, likes to go hunting, William loves it. But him and Josh haven't had much of an opportunity to go deer hunting at all.
Right.
William processes out our sheep almost 100%. Today, Josh did it, but this year he's been doing a ton of it, which is awesome. I'm telling you, when those boys get strong and super helpful, it's amazing the amount of work that they can do. So we're gonna be filling up the freezers. As I already said, we're on our way to our Azure Standard pickup. It's a part of kind of filling the root cellar, filling the freezers and the stockpiles for the winter. Some categories I don't need to restock, which is a really good feeling. Like I don't need any more flour for a long time. Some people might argue with me. How long do you guys stock up on flour for? I want to hear that. We're putting down the steer. I think that's Saturday. We're going to put down the steer, so that's very soon. The lamb.
We're reducing the herd significantly, so yeah.
And we had a lot of boys. It was time. It was time to get the wheat, because they'll hurt each other. If you guys raise sheep, it's just part of life. You can't keep, you can't have multiple alpha males. It doesn't work. One of them will eventually kill the other ones, and that's just farm life for you.
Yeah.
We love the grass-fed lamb. We use it almost in place of beef a lot. But what are we going to do with the steer?
We're going to process the steer, and I'm thinking we're going to do a lot of ground with them because we like ground beef a lot.
And I use that for chili.
Yep. So we had a friend of ours through the farm donate a meat saw, like a bandsaw, along with a grinder. So we're going to give that a try. And then if we have more ground than that can do, we'll probably borrow our friend's grinder as well, because Eric's got one.
Okay.
And then we're going to try our new 4 jars pressure canner. We like our Presto electric canner.
Yes.
Pressure canner, but 4 Jars sent us out one of their ginormous brand new pressure canners that we have to try on the stove now too. So
I was so excited
yeah.
today. I was like, yay, I'm excited to try this. And when you're going into big time pressure canning season, which the garden is done.
We do meat as well though. We do
but
the
we
chicken,
do meat.
we do pork, we do beef, we do everything.
So now it's like a new kind of canning season. It's meat season. So I usually like to get both going. I like to get the Presto going and then the stovetop going at the same time.
I love having the stuff. We've talked about this a lot of times though. I like having the meat in the canned version as well, because you're not, like, if a freezer goes out, you're not dependent on that. You have, like, you're kind of diversified.
Yeah.
So,
and we did just invest in another freezer. Yes, another freezer.
We're up to like what, 1, 2, 3,
but I
4,
felt
4 freezers.
So after going and talking to Joel Soliton and hearing that they hit like 16 freezers before they upgrade, I think that's what, 13 or 16. What do you say?
We had 13 freezers.
A lot of freezers before they upgraded to like the fancy schmancy, I don't know if they got commercial ones. I was like, okay, we are not doing so bad.
And he brought up a great point, which he doesn't, I mean, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to this, but like we talk about resiliency and this whatnot, and by having 12 or 13 or 16 freezers, if one goes down, you don't lose everything.
You spread your risk. If one goes down, you can get stuff in another one.
If you have a problem with that one expensive freezer and it goes down, you now have thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars of inventory that goes bad.
Well, and we don't have 16, so don't holler at me. We have 2 out in our farm shop, which service the community, and then we have, and ourselves, and then we have 3 in our basement.
We're up to 5.
But 2 of them don't count.
Yeah, okay.
They don't. And they don't count. They are out but we just got a nice big one, which is nice. So we're going to get that full of lamb. And then our chicken, I've got coffee in my hand, so I can't do air quotes. My chicken freezer, which is now empty, is going to get full of beef. And I'm really excited to have that as well. And again, I have enough canned chicken. And I get so many comments about how gross that is. Okay, go watch my video on how to can your own chicken and try it for yourself. And then tell me if you think it's gross, because it's not. It's really delicious. And it makes for easy, incredibly easy meals. I also, another fun, crazy prepper thing for all of you who are following along, I organized my root cellar. I organized my dry storage room. And microgreens room, because we love growing our own microgreens all year round, and we had it up in our dining room for a little bit, and now I'm excited to have it revamped down in the basement. So those are all good things. So we're headed to Azure Standard, which is about 50 minutes away from us. I'll show you what I get today. It's all things that we love and that we know. I'm also getting some convenience foods because we are going into such a busy time of year. We're going to get there, we're going to enjoy our coffee, and I'll show you all the fun stuff that I get. So it wasn't raining when we left the house. It is raining now. I don't think I've had to do an Azure Standard pickup in the rain. So anyway, we're here.
We're late. Azure Standard, bad student.
We've never been late before. Okay, little crazy out there. Yep, raining, windy, it's okay. Azure Standard usually turns into social hour as well, visiting with wonderful people. I was gonna show you all the products in the back of the car, but it's raining, so we'll just do that back at home and show you all the good stuff. All right, let's go home. Okay, so we just got back home from our Azure Standard pickup order. I'm a little wet, like I already said, it was raining, it was cold, but it was short and sweet. The truck was early, so we didn't have to wait, which is all good things. And I'm happy to be home, about to start dinner, but real quick, and this is gonna be very quick this time, I wanna share the different items that I got. And like I said, these are convenience items this time. I'm not stocking up on flour. I already shared what our freezers, what we're stocking up on when it comes to our freezers and winter and all of that. So today it's all about convenience foods, which has to happen sometimes, right? And we're going into, the end of November, December, different things like that where it's busy and there's a lot going on. It's a great opportunity to have some pre-made stuff so that you don't have to bake everything from scratch. which we love to do, but you don't have to do it all the time. And I think that's a good principle to, adopt into your lifestyle. It's a good principle to, like, even though I know, Julianne makes the most delicious cinnamon raisin sourdough bagels, that doesn't mean she always has time to do that or really wants to all the time. So it's a blessing to have options like this that they have at Azure Standard to just keep in the freezer and pull them out when you're in a hurry or, need to throw something together really quick. So let's get started. I'll start with bagels since I'm here. I bought 3 different kinds of bagels this time. Alvarado Street Bakery, really love them. They're organic, they're delicious, which is hard. It really is hard to find organic and delicious, and these are so good. And I just love how simple the ingredients are and clean, and I love that they come frozen. I can pop them in the freezer, get them out as we need them for an easy breakfast or an easy snack. I love the everything bagels. They're one of my favorite, and then turning those into like breakfast sandwiches for my monthly meal plan. So we've come up with some amazing resources for all of you. If you want to start building meal plan, I have a way to teach you how to build a meal plan for an entire year. We have free printables, free resources, things you can purchase to help you along the way, and cookbooks, all the good things. So check them out. But I love using these bagels for breakfast sandwiches, for a nice, easy, quick breakfast, healthy breakfast. I bought cinnamon raisin, everything, and plain. And their plain is really good, makes good sandwiches as well. And something that's new that I'm trying, do you guys love the everything seasoning as much as I do? I have bought that for many years, and I just wanted to try this one out and see if it was good. And one of the things I love about it is it's got clean salt in it. Sometimes those little seasoning bottles have garbage in them, and I'm not saying that my other stuff was bad, like terrible bad, but I love that these are nice clean ingredients. They're all organic, and I just love that. So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about a new product too. We used to do kefir years ago. It's been a while. We've been busy here on our farm of the last 7 years, and so I'm really excited. Julianne's like, hey Mom, can you get me some kefir grains? So we've got some dehydrated kefir grains, and we have raw milk in the fridge ready to go. We're gonna get this in there tonight to activate it, get it started, and go back to making our own kefir. Smoothies are a staple. If you look at any of my meal planning stuff, smoothies are a staple. So this is gonna be great to add into that. All right, right below that, we've got one of my easy, super delicious convenience foods. It's canned cream of chicken soup from Pacific Foods. It's organic as well. It's just a preference and I also have a video teaching you how to make this homemade, but I love having these just stuck down in the root cellar for a quick, easy meal if I need it. Otherwise, if you have time, you can make the homemade. It's no big deal, but these were a good price, so I decided to buy 2 flats of them, and I want to stock them up in my root cellar, especially going into the holidays coming up. All right, moving on to coffee. You guys, if you've been around for any period of time, I love coffee and I love Equal Exchange. I've tried natural coffees, organic coffees, and I really don't like most of them. I just don't like the flavor. It's just not enjoyable, but this I really like. And I got the Mind, Body, and Soul again, and I have 10 pounds of that to put down in the dry storage room and have that on hand for the next few months, which I'm excited. Stacy's Tortillas, we absolutely love the white flour. It's organic still, but organic white flour tortillas. This time I'm trying something different. These are their whole wheat, and the ingredients, listen to it. It's organic whole wheat and white flours, water, sunflower oil, baking powder, salt, citric acid. Super basic ingredients. I'm excited about that. Obviously, if you're avoiding seed oils, you might want to avoid this, but we're gonna try it. I've loved the other ones so far, and they look really good. They feel real pliable, and I bet they'll be delicious. All right, snacks. We love the apple chips from Azure Standard. They're so, so yummy and good. And these are unsweetened tart, I think, slices is what they call them. And so we keep these in the pantry for a nice, healthy, easy snack. Beautiful, easy, love taking them with us when we're hiking and doing different things. It's a great snack. Or the kids taking them to church, blessing, good snack. Okay, and last but not least on this very small haul, I would say, for us, organic cane sugar. We love Azure Standard's organic cane sugar. We are going into a season of a lot of baking, a lot of family get-togethers, a lot of spending time with people that we love. And we go through this because we aren't anti-sugar. We just try to keep it in balance. So I love that. It's beautiful. If you haven't tried theirs, it's really the most affordable that I have found in bulk from any of the companies, and it's beautiful and delicious. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed coming along for the ride with Josh and I on our little date night. And yeah, let me know some of your favorite items from Azure Standard, and make sure you check out our video about how to build out that 1-year meal plan, and we'll see y'all soon.